Yeah, we're gonna go over, well, the first section today is gonna be focused on how to use commas and dashes and colons. What a independent clause is, it basically just means is the statement like a sentence? So if it's like a complete sentence, then it's an independent clause. Like I love the game of basketball and semicolon, however, I don't play it myself. Okay, so we're gonna do some questions related to when you use semicolons, and then we're also going to do some questions for commas or some sentence. You're going to see two commas, one comma, and then some phrase in it, and then another comma at the end. This phrase could be a non-essential element, meaning that if you read the whole sentence without the phrase that's encased by the two commas, then it'll still be a sentence. Like for example, like in this third bullet point, like great white sharks, the most fearsome creatures of the sea. So the most fearsome creatures of the sea, this part of the sentence, it gives you more information. And this information is related to the great white sharks. But if you just completely ignore this section, the most fearsome creatures of the sea, and you just read the whole sentence without it, you could see that, oh, it's still a sentence because it would read as great white sharks are actually less dangerous than they appear. Question five would be C because like in this case, fortunately would be able to fit in this context. And maybe a little bit contrasting statement of that they say that this person is isolated from their home, from the world, but she's able to still interact with people by people meaning like her family members. Well, what was the answer you said for five?
I put B.
In this case, meanwhile wouldn't really fit in this context since typically for when we use meanwhile, it's sort of saying like, someone is doing action X. Meanwhile, something else is happening. Something is happening at the same time as something else. So in this case, it wouldn't really fit as well as using fortunately.